our senses, that our seeing, our hearing, our sense of taste, our sense of touch, and our smell, obviously, the five senses. So I kind of wanted to dive into the topic and the fact that there could be more than just five senses. And what I mean by that is, if you think about it, right? Think about someone lights a cigarette, right? You smell that shit like from several feet away, And when you light a cig, like, if you didn't have a nose, how the fuck would you even know that existed? The smell of the cigarette existed. How would you even know? If someone's making food, you walk downtown in a city, you smell food and shit. If you didn't have a nose, well, shit, you wouldn't smell anything at all. So it's just interesting to think about, because we're accustomed, our body, our consciousness is accustomed to our five senses, the only five senses that we have, when in reality there could be so much more that we just aren't even aware of or can even perceive. You know what I mean? So another example would be like, let's say someone is blind, right? They only have four senses because they lost their sense of, or they lost their sight, right? Try and explain color to a blind person. It's literally impossible. It is impossible. And I mean, think about it though. How do you explain? You see all these fucking colors, all that vibrant shit. How the fuck are you going to explain what all that looks like to a blind person? You can't. Because they've never experienced. Now, I'm talking about if they're born blind. They've never experienced that sense, so they're completely ignorant to the effects and what it even can do. What if you're deaf? How the fuck do you explain music to a deaf person? You can't. It's impossible. So like I said, we're accustomed to these five senses, right, that we have, right? And I mean, dude, there could be so much more. I remember my friend had mentioned, we were talking about the fucking pyramids or some shit. I don't know, we were just really fucking high. We may have been tripping, I don't even fucking know. But he was just like, man, like, what if back in the day, like, they had another sense, they like telepathic ability or some shit? Because you see on all these cave paintings, like, they have like these visions, like they put a fucking person with like waves coming out of his head and like moving objects, and like maybe they built the pyramids because they had telepathic abilities. Now I'm sounding crazy right now, but I'm just hypothetically putting shit out there, you know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, it's just an interesting thought to think about. What if there's more senses? You look at some of these birds, right? They can see ultraviolet colors. Now that's not a completely different sense, but once again, those ultraviolet colors, we can't see those. So how the fuck are you, man, like, I don't even know how they found out that these birds can see these ultraviolet colors, because we can't. So it's just, I mean, there's so much shit that we could be ignorant to and just be completely unaware of. I mean, an example could be, there could be fucking aliens, or whatever word you want to call it, extraterrestrial, whatever. It could be all around us, yo. It could be literally fucking everywhere, and we're just totally ignorant, and we can't fucking see jack shit. We can't see any of that shit. So it's just I don't know. It's a thought to sit on, like a what if thought. Like what if I had an ability, but I don't even know what the fuck that ability is, because we can't perceive it. Reality is perception. Our reality is these five senses. We can't go out of that realm. So yeah, it's just it's an interesting thought,